Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenge Runs. This is September 26, 2018 and I want to start off with a big apology for yesterday. Yesterday's daily was atrocious, horrible, completely unacceptable in all honesty, and I'm extremely sorry about that, and I truly apologize. Now, unfortunately, there was nothing I could do about it once I figured it out, and that's simply because I found myself in a situation where I couldn't edit, well, obviously not edit out. I mean, how am I supposed to edit out an entire episodes with the dialogue? But I couldn't do anything about it. Once the episode's recorded on these dailies, specifically, what is difficult to understand is that I can't do the daily again. A first time daily is kind of like a one-time deal, and I'm going to just take a minute here to truly apologize about that. I hope you guys muted the episode if you truly wanted to watch it. If you skipped it, I completely understand it, and I would not blame you. Hopefully I fixed the sound again. I'm actually a little bit softer now. I found I've done a lot of testing and playing on the mic. What happened was my thresholds all factory defaulted, and it ruined the entire recording, my whole entire recording setup. So I had to reinstall my recording software. I need to reinstall my mic software. It was a big complication, and I have not been able to get it back to what it was. I'm going to fiddle around with it on every single episode, so I still got to record off the Razer Ripsaw to see if how that is affected by all these reinstallations, and I need to test that. So for now, there's going to be a lot of a situation, I'm sorry, of me just trying to get the whole situation going, get the mic back to what it was, get the sound back to what it is. So for now, we're either going to be a little bit soft or a little bit loud. I'm hoping a little bit more soft, as that way you can just turn the volume up a bit, and that might compensate a little bit, where when I was way too loud, even if you put the volume down, there was too much clipping, there was too much sound, there was too much scratchiness, and it was actually so hard to listen to. It hurt my ears. So I'm so sorry about that. Without further ado, let's jump into today's daily. We are currently sitting on 19 wins and 6 losses. We are trying to go for the 24 win 6 loss run this week. We are playing as the Ironclad. We have a sealed deck, which I think I've seen like one time ever. So very excited for sealed deck. Curse run and binary. Now curse run amazing. Binary doesn't really matter because of sealed deck. So this is a great situation we found us. We are playing as the Ironclad. We've got curse run, so lots of damage, lots of HP, so very tanky and lots of HP. So we can potentially go for very few blocks and go for a lot of attacks and a lot of multiple attacks, because we're going to get that extra damage from the Duvidal. So things like Pummel, Boomerang, all those are going to be very good for us. For now though, we're on a top 100 score, so we need to score 1137. I'm not going to take too much longer. I'm going to jump straight into it. Let's draft a Magic the Gathering deck. No wait, that's not right. A Slay the Spire deck. I'm really hoping my sound is better here. Oh man, what is this? What is happening? It says draft. Choose 10 cards at your... Oh, okay. Okay, well I like Metallicize. I like Pummel here. I like a Sword Boomerang. Taking very little block right now. I'm going to sneeze, so just hold on. I mean, we want some block, right? But all the block here is so bad. Rupture and Combust is a strength combo. We don't really need it, but it is a strength combo we can think about. We can have a lot of HP due to Dark Drive, so maybe we'll go that. I like armaments just to have some block, and it's like a basic block but better, so it's fine. I want to... Ooh, no, not a... It's like the clothesline. And heavy blade, because we're going to have extra damage from the Duvidal. We've got Sword Boomerang, heavy blade, so we only got 1 block right now. So block-wise, we're not doing too well. We got a power, synergy, and a lot of damage. We got a little bit more block here. I'm actually gonna go maybe Flame Barrier. Just don't feel like Flame Barrier is doing. I think Twin Strike's fine. And if we could go Evolve and power through, and that would be kind of really good for us. The only problem with that is that power through is kind of like mediocre at best. Very interesting, very interesting. So, Metallicize is good, Armaments is okay. I mean, we can go Evolve. I'm misconfirm? No, I don't want to Evolve. How do I back? I guess I'm confirming, I don't have a choice. Is there any? No? Okay, confirm. I thought I crafted a deck of 30 cards. Craft a deck of 30 random cards. It says craft a deck from 30 random cards. Ah, misunderstood. That's fine. Okay, so we want to get to early chests, and we want to get to early curses, and we want to get to elites. So a part that's got a lot of question marks probably. I mean, we want 2 elites, so it looks like this is going to be our pot. We do go through a very early shop. I hate going through an early shop though. Only 90 gold. The early shop just is not going to be for us, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll decide still. We'll decide for the hard. I'm going to start off with Metallicize. I think that is the right plan. Then I'm going to go for the... There's a little bit of a trickier one here. Like weakening him just feels not worth it, but we'll get the kill guaranteed with Combust. We'll take 7. I'm gonna go Combust and weaken here. I think that's fine. Just have 5 extra damage on the back. That's really good. So even we'll take 7. It's fine. Armaments, we can upgrade this one. Boomerang, for instance. We can use Boomerang now. It's really good. And maybe one Pummel. Say Rupture. And now Rupture will combo with Combust. It makes a lot of strength. So that's actually really good for us. So the strength gun is insane right now. Well, having that potential early game strength gun is really good. I'm considering skipping with these, or honestly, like... I mean, Combo Strike is going to give us card draw. Do we go to a shop for with 100 gold? I guess you're going to, but it's so bad. It's actually so... I mean, Iron Wave's not bad for us. Card removal we definitely don't want. Another... Fire Breathing we don't want. Blood for Blood... Cost 1 each time you lose HP in combat. I mean, technically, Blood for Blood is really cheap to combust. I'm gonna go for Blood for Blood actually. It's something I wouldn't usually go, but I think there's a possibility we can make that work. I'm actually gonna definitely take the red card, no doubt in my mind for that one. Very easy choice there for us right off the bat. So, start for armaments. I'm gonna upgrade combust for extra damage, a little bit of that, and all this. I'm gonna do this for the weakness. I think that's weakness is potentially useful for us. It's gonna be interesting. Blood for Blood right now does 19. And let's do this. And beautiful, perfect, absolutely perfect. Feel no pain. We're not really exhausting, and I don't think I mean, we have a small deck right now, so Rampage is not bad. I'll take it for now, but Rampage is iffy, right? It's like, it's kind of good, it's kind of bad, it's a little bit of everything, you know. It's not really amazing, it's not very bad for us, it's just kind of there. So we also need to keep in mind, it's something I should have mentioned. I didn't actually mention it all, by the way, in this run. Taking that Evolve, by the way, was 100% the wrong choice. Cleave I will take. Not here. We're going to want a Smith, I'm assuming. What we'd like to probably making Rupture free or making Metallicize better as our options. Also, I think actually I'm just going to upgrade Armaments. Like, I don't even know why I had to think about that. I'm probably always going to play Armaments. Oh, this is horrible for us. Except we did get Armaments. That's actually super good. So now we can go like this into this. And I'm actually going to use Pummel here, even though it's not the greatest. I'm going to use that quickly. I think it's fun. And having this combustion is really nice. We're not going to get perfects here, obviously. But I'm not as worried about perfects right now, as I'm more worried about just succeeding in this run. So weekend on work, this will do 12. This was 13, this does 4 times 3 is 12. So this is the better one. Doesn't matter, we're going to take damage from the great. The great damage is good as it gives us more strength, so it's really good. So he's already dead, so we can take out this guy. So we're a little bit low on the HP front here, but that's okay. So we're actually in a pretty good place right now, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I really lost. We're actually in a very nice place right now. We're not in like, I will definitely get cursed again. More curses the better, that's what I'm gonna say. Now we do have very little cards in our deck, so curses are scary, especially taking too many curses too early. It's definitely scary for us, especially in situational adjust. I'm actually gonna pop the region here, start regioning up a bit. Since we don't have the burning blood, so we're not getting that heal out of it, so it works like great. Pummel here is fine. I might as well play the Evolve. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to play the Boomerang and this. We're going to take 13 here. It's okay. I'm going to probably have to pop the Region Pressure next turn. We'll see how it goes. There is our beautiful, beautiful turn class. This is way more damage. I'm actually going to pop the Weaken here, by the way. I prefer to just try and minimize as much damage that I'm taking as possible. It just works up at a cost. So we're in a great place right now. Just straight up, we're in a really good place. The one is pretty solid. Oh, that's nice. Who's our elite? That's really not going to be good enough. That's not going to be good enough either. So I'm just going to skip both of these. Upgrade. I want to go more question marks actually. So I'm going to pass up on the opportunity to upgrade here. And the reason I want to go more question marks, if you're wondering, is simply because more question marks gives me a higher chance at. Yeah. More question marks gives me a higher chance at getting more curses early, and I really want curses early. This deck is kind of revolving on adding curses deck. I'm gonna take a flame barrier. I want to have some kind of block, and I feel like we are really lacking in the block right now. So I do care about that enough just to actually want to get that out. We are gonna take one here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Something with that give us potential a little bit of heal could have been super good here. I think maybe something I should have looked into at the time, but I didn't, so it's okay. Another Metallicize, beautiful. Thank you so much, man. It really doesn't matter which one you take. I'm going to take this one. I like this one. The one I chose out of the batch is it's the one I'm going to go. So we're going to go start again. And now this does 43 and this does, I mean, this one does like 43. It almost one-shots them. So any region we can get now is all we need. Just need a little bit of region to start counteracting the negatives of this deck. And I think we'll find ourselves in a pretty good place. I'm going to add another Pommel Strike deck, although I don't want to add too many cards to the deck. I think it is in this list. Oh, Normality is really bad. Normality is really bad for us. So that's definitely a fear. Normality, seeing that Normality right off the bat is super scary. Hopefully we get lucky. So that's 1, 2. We'll take some great damage. Normality didn't matter too much. Actually, that was actually, now that I'm like being honest, that's actually not a bad turn to get a Normality. Now it's really open for a Rupture to shot. I'm gonna play the Evolve Salon and the Weaken him and so he's super close to getting knocked down. I only have to do 9 to knock him down, so we're probably gonna knock him down now. But if I can, I potentially don't want to. No, we're gonna knock him down. So we're gonna knock him down to 238 HP, guys. That's not bad. That's actually not best way since we have Combust here. Heavy turn for me here. So we're gonna go clean, obviously. Can we kill you both? I can kill one. I could kill both? No, I can't kill both. Any way to kill both? I mean, we can use this in prey. Okay, he's splitting. So technically we kill you, we're not taking any damage. So right now we are en route for perfect here, which is very exciting. I mean, they are literally already dead. I literally just had to end the turn. I'm going to kill them both because I want to take that regret damage. But that was a perfect. That should have been a perfect. I don't think Barricade is what we want. And I've got a Berserk. It's not actually that bad. Although 2 vulnerables could be game ending. I think in the champ vulnerables us already. The collective vulnerables us as well. I'm going to actually take the Berserk. I'm going to do something I don't usually take and take the Berserk. Now I can no longer upgrade cards. I think that's a problem. I think I need to upgrade cards. We can get rid of this Evolve, as this Evolve isn't really doing it for us, and we can transform Normality. So I'm going to take Astrolabe here. I'm going to get rid of one Evolve. I'm going to get rid of Normality, and this last choice is very important that I select correctly here. Probably I'm not going to get rid of Rampage. Rampage was the only one I didn't mind losing. So we got another Berserk, which is very unfortunate. Second Wind. You know what? Second Wind could be good. We could get rid of all our quests in our hands. The second Wind's not actually that bad. So that's actually okay. The second Berserk is not great. It's not great. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really not that good for us. But hopefully we can find a way to make that work. So let's go over here. Take this part. I want to go through question marks, as I've said before, because I'm trying really hard actually to attempt, as in vainly attempt, but attempt nonetheless to kind of abuse the system for a little bit of. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. It's only that. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I forgot what I was trying to say. I have no idea what I was trying to say, so I honestly can't help you guys. But I'm sure it was important. I'm pretty sure it's important. Whatever it was important. Don't any of these, skip those. That's what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is, and I do remember now because my brain decided to work with me for a change. So I'm really trying. Ooh, peace pie. Oh, we have too many curses to make peace pie for. Probably artifact is good. Inflame is also good because power. If we come up against the Awake one, we're gonna be in a bad place. I'm gonna be first on time. I'm actually gonna move one of these berserks, by the way. Yeah, that's fine. Do I want any of these? You know what? Give me a struggle. It's super cheap. Give it to me. One of these. Let's go. Beautiful. 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 I feel like we're in a okay place. Remove a card from the deck or upgrade all strikes. Oh, I wish I had known I was going to remove a card from the deck. That would have helped me. I'm just going to up. I mean, I have no strikes and fence, so I guess just removing a card from the deck is the best choice. But what does one remove? I mean, second wind, right? You can remove second wind. I'm just going to upgrade stuff even though there's nothing to upgrade. Oh, we obviously want to do the elite, so we're going to take the elite path. So, you know, this is kind of what I feared would happen. I'm not going to play the Berserker. I'll take the Regate damage. Like, playing the Berserker will make me tank too much damage, so it's just not worth it. So I'm going to activate Armaments first, use Combust, use the Twin Strike, use this, and he's on white Combust. We're killing beautiful. We're in a great place right now. Don't get me wrong, we're in a great place right now, and I'm very confident about this run. I mean, I really want to be confident about this run, obviously, but you know, the thing is, it could go either way. Ooh, that's just a cool game. That's just cool. I'm gonna pommel here and take this guy. It's a mean game. It's mean. Let's go close down here, and yeah, sure, we're gonna take like no damage, and he's gonna survive one turn. But I'm hoping that one turn's not gonna matter too much. He's attacking us for 18. That's quite a lot. I'll be the first time. So we, oh, beautiful. I was gonna say we do have to sack our man, which was something I didn't want to do. The armies instead. I wanted that little bit of extra block. I mean, like I said, we're not perfect in here. But since we don't have the, ooh, I should have done that in the opposite type of way. That was a little bit of a mistake on my side, but it's okay. Ooh, so we can use the artifact to negate the Berserk. Very cool. That is very cool for me. That makes me a very happy man, guys. Very happy man. So as you can see, we've definitely got something going here. It's a very nice, consistent power-based deck. I'm loving it a lot. Now we get to start adding max HP because we don't want lots of these cards anyway. Oh man. You know, sometimes things just happen, you know? Sometimes things just happen and it's almost like you say to yourself, was this meant to be, you know? Was this run meant to be? And then you get that and then you're like, maybe not. Maybe not. Because we took a little bit of damage there. We did get vulnerable. Oh, we got vulnerable from our boy. From our boy, the man. I'm gonna also get rid of the Greater. I know we've got Rupture and we get pretty good enough more strength, but we don't really need that much more strength, so I'm okay with armaments here. We'll have Twin Strike action, we'll have Clothesline action, we'll have Blood action. I'm loving this deck. All we need now is a tiny bit of HP regeneration of some kind, and we will be in a great place. Now, do we want to go? I actually might. I want to go to question mark instead. I'm going to go try and get to the question mark instead. Now, this is a very scary lead, but I'll be the first to admit. Now, I'm going to play this. It's going to be good. We're going to weaken this good search. We're going to also do the aim to that. I don't want to pop a power. I think I'll pop a Thorns though. But do I want to pop a power? I'll hold off on popping the power for now. I think that's it. Now, we are very unlikely to do 120 damage to this guy. Let's all be honest with each other. Now, I mean, he doesn't have a power that can help me anyway. There's no Wraithfall or anything like that. I'll just take the damage. It's fine. You start like this. And you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this. He takes 0 damage, he takes 7 damage, I mean, technically we take 1 damage, obviously. You go like this, you go like this, you go like this, you go like this. Dude, Mummified Hand is stupid good. Oh, Bottle Lightning. I think you put Almonds in your opening hand every time. And at this point, just give me, I mean, I get to exhaust a card of my choice. I could exhaust some of the red cards that I always see, so that's actually not bad either. Oh, dude, we're getting so lucky on these curses today. No, I don't want this shit. This shit's all good. Smith, I want to immediately upgrade the Heavy Blade. 100%. It's not even a question. I don't even have to think about it. It's straight up what I want to do. So start like this, like this, like this, like this, angle like that. Now we are taking a little bit up. Never mind. I apologize. I was obviously immensely incorrect with what I was about to say. Just give me that more max HP. I think. This is a great run so far. This is honestly, this is just one of those. You know, sometimes you just get those runs. And you're like, game. For once, you didn't do me dirty. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. I play that for fun, I guess, but it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna do that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So he's almost dead. We didn't get snake code, you know, which is for me personally kind of a big deal. As you all know, I do not like snake eye. And then they give me a snake eye, just to like, oh, you don't like snake eye, eh? So let me give you a snake eye. Not, no, just give me max HP. I think having max HP is going to do more for me in the long run anyway. Oh, this first guy is a problem. I'm going to be the absolute first to admit it. That's just beautiful damage, right? And this should kill him. Beautiful. I said it was a problem. I was obviously incorrect. He's not a problem at all. More max HP, I guess. This is kind of like getting scary now because I'm just adding max HP, max HP. I should rest. I should really rest. But smithing feels so tempting. Look at all these good stuff I can smith. But no, I should rest. No, but I can smith. I've got so much HP. Got so much HP though. I have so much HP. I'm gonna upgrade. Ah, I've got so. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I've got so much HP at the same time. Fuck it, I'm resting. Playing it safe. Screw that. I'm playing it safe, guys. I'm not throwing a one. I'm not throwing a one because I want to be cocky and ballsy, okay? I know I'm a cocky, ballsy type of guy. It's kind of my deal. Oh, I misplayed that, by the way. It's kind of my thing. You know what I'm saying? And usually, you know, I might have been cocky and ballsy, but not today, baby. Not today. Today I'm gonna be serious. Take the game seriously. I'm gonna play to my upper limit. Not my lower limit. I'm overplaying to my lower limit. I decided no more lower limit playing. Only upper limit playing from now on. So I had a little bit of awkward situation because we got 0 blocks. It does suck. So no perfect fights here, which is like a little bit frustrating. I mean, but we don't have blocks in the deck though. So can I be angry at the game? I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm allowed to be angry at the game. I added 0 blocks to the deck. It's kind of my own fault. Look at the strength growth. It's so ridiculous. So there's our beautiful free berserker. Feels good. I'm gonna go for true grit. Little this and then go 6. Now something that could be very good for us, as you are seeing, obviously, I'm assuming if you are watching this in any way, shape or form, is a unseasoned top. Unseasoned top will make this deck the deck. Oh, we got a fucking normality. Oh, it's bad. Double tap, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take. Whenever you lose 1 HP, draw a card. Whenever you use HP, draw a card. I don't have any way to make me lose HP in hand that I know of. Now, if we fight the Awakened one, we're gonna be a little. I'm gonna take Lizard's Tail in case we fight the Awakened one. I'm being a little bit safer today. It was the Awakened. I don't know how I knew it, game. I don't know how, but I knew it. I was like, it's gonna be Awakened one. I just knew it was gonna be the Awakened one. I can't explain to you all how I knew, but I knew. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to tell you the way I knew. I mean, this is so horrible for us. We've played 2 already, so boop, game about 2. The way I knew is because I have a power-based deck. And what happens if you have a power-based deck, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, say it with me. You know you want to. If you have a power-based deck, the game gives you Awakened one every single time. It's guaranteed. So there you guys have the song. I read it myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was amazing, personally, but I could be wrong. Just skip all of these. I mean, even your potions aren't worth it, dude. Just whatever. Let's go. Yeah, I'm chill with this. It's good. I'll think about it. I don't think I have any cards that cost more than 1 anyway. Like, not enough to make that worth it. So just think about that too. I think I'll take like 1 light and then I'll just take the max HP and the max HP. So that was basically just a 4 HP and a card question mark, which is a great question mark. I don't misunderstand, but it's not the kind of question mark on my need. As you can see, that was a very bad opening hand. That's the thing I was scared about. Those type of opening hands. That's why I was like being more hesitant about adding cards to the deck. Oh, This does me good. This one does me good again. I mean, he's already dead. We didn't have to attack him. We didn't have to do anything. We just attempt to block / get out of this with the least amount of damage done to us as possible. So that's what I'm gonna do. Beautiful. And he'll die to the fire eventually, and it'll just be a good time. Good times. Good times, baby. So I'm a little bit worried about the upcoming boss fight, and I'll tell you why. You know why? Because I've got a power-based deck. I have a power-based deck. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm putting it out there right now, guys. I might potentially have built the power-based deck. Maybe it's the wrong move. I don't know. It's one of those we won't know until we know type of situation. So we have an elite fight coming, so we might want to rest up. But at this point, we have so many cards we want to upgrade. I think it's time to start upgrading stuff like Combust and Rupture. So when we get them, they're already the best form that they can be, even if we don't get them with Almonds. Because lots of time we don't get them with Almonds, guys. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It happens. I've got a lot of curses in the deck, and that is, of course, a problem. Oh, you did me dirty. So we're going to be only able to play 3, so we're going to take 18 damage to the face. It is a bit unfortunate, but normality, guys. It's a really powerful curse, and it's a powerful curse for a reason. So I was very happy that that was upgraded. I wasn't actually sure that it was that upgraded, but it was upgraded. We're in an okay place right now. We're not in a completely horrible place right off the bat, so that's pretty good. This is interesting. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the grid. I don't want to take too much more damage from this one. I'm taking one at a turn anyway. I want to try and mitigate a little bit of that. So right now we can't beat the Awaken roll we got. Let's just make this extremely clear. What we got right now, it ain't beating no Awaken. Okay? Awaken is going to beat us. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be unfun. It's going to be the opposite of fun, which is unfun. It's going to be horrible. So Awaken one, we're not so interested. You know, just point that out. We're not interested in finding the Awaken one with powers. So we have to get around the powers. Now how the frick are we going around the powers? Now the only option we have is to one-shot them. It's possible, especially since I'm taking a ton of these strength cards. It's definitely possible, but it's risky and it's dangerous and it's scary. It's all those other things that happen to synergize with what I'm trying to say. That's fine. I'm not going to waste these potions on this head. The head is not worth potions at all, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's a horrible turn for us, by the way. Get a lot of powers out, which is good, I guess, but in general, it's just a horrible turn for us. So. This is what happens when you only have a power-based deck and 0 other cards. And as you can see, this is kind of a problem. Like, right, if we fight the Awaken one with this deck, or with what just happened now, we would have just lost, right? So that is definitely something to keep in mind when doing this. But right now, we aren't in a comfortable position. We're in actually a very scary position. Like, we could just die and have a horrible time type of situation. So I'm going to start with a little bit of that blind action. So I need to lower the attack, do one of these. Play Rupture, and then return to that first. Yeah, I'm going to take a lot of damage, it's okay. I'm getting a ton of strength. I might need to pop the vulnerable potion at some point. Yeah. Time to pop the vulnerable potion, I think. I should have popped it earlier, I'm assuming, but at the time we had no idea. You know, we're going to stop ourselves the bleed. We're going to stop the bleed now slightly, but we need to get some serious damage out ASAP. So we are... Oh, in a scary place. Oh, Blood Vow is beautiful. More max HP is fine. I think this is a chest. Another regret. It's okay. And normality. That is a problem. Now that... A second normality... Oh... That is where things start getting hairy. I added another curse deck, and I know what the fuck you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, this man is crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Yes, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. That, you know, there comes a time in a man's life when a man needs to make a choice. And I made a choice, okay? I said to myself, look, one or two things are gonna happen here, right? I'm either gonna get F'd by powers, right? Which will suck for me, don't get me wrong. It's gonna suck big, it's gonna suck the big one, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not gonna get F by powers. And if I don't get F by powers, what do? I get F by normality, right? So my options were very simple. Go big or go home, baby. And Jason went big for us. He went big like he always does. So I should rest up here. No, I don't. I'll rest up here. I rest up here so I don't have to rest up at the next one potentially depending on how this fight goes. So I made it like an executive decision to pretty much just trade in the turn. Wait, if I go true grit, I can go to normality. Not that it helps because we don't have unseasoned top game. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I would love an unseasoned top. So these two hit extremely hard next turn, so we kind of want to kill them, but we kind of can't because we don't really have like a way to deal with that. But now we kind of do, so we're gonna go from bust. It's okay. We're gonna shrug it off. Gotta get a cleave action. Oh my goodness gracious, sweet Mary Jane's fireballs of fire. That was glorious. We got rid of regret, got rid of a lot of stuff, good stuff. That was just, oh, you know, sometimes things just happen and it's glorious, guys. That was one of those glorious turns. So give me the twin strike, I guess. We need that damage. Now we're gonna smith, and we should be very smart about what we smith here. Probably blind. Probably clothesline. The longer the weakness lasts, the better. So this is a very scary fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wish me luck, guys. So how do we start this? Well, we start with offense. We go for clothesline. We cannot do that. We pop the strength potion because I'm an idiot. We go like this. We go like this. And we're not taking any damage right now, but we haven't killed any of the clerics. And all we've done is we popped an armor. So I haven't popped the stereo potion just yet because I've got reasons for this. So I'm gonna pop the stereo potion now. It's gonna immediately then we're gonna pop the strength. So now right now we have 23 extra strength. It's not a strength, guys. I mean look, this is 140 damage. 25. That's 25. And this will not give me enough block to perfect anyway, so I'm just gonna kill the one off that off. Screw it. At this point, I said I'm going full in like this. Our options are very limited. We have option A, which is go full in, or we have option B, which is wait, what was option B again? I think it was something along the lines of go full in, and then of course there's the ultimate option, which is option C, which is go full in. So you know we're very limited in what we can and cannot do. A lot of it revolves around us just it's something along the lines of go full in, I think. Once again, I'm gonna go full in, baby. Raise the strength, it sucks. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. It really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate it. I hate the fact that I have to raise your strength, Mr. I hate it so much. It's like you can't understand how much it pains me to raise your strength. Look how hard you hit. You hit so hard. You hit like an absolute truck. And I'm gonna get vulnerable too. And I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna take a lot of damage because of it. I'm gonna regret it tremendously, probably. So I might get two-shot. I'm very close to two-shot. But what I'm doing is I'm praying. This is a pray play. This is all a pray play. It's like I'm going for that big KO, baby. That big one-shot KO. Now it didn't work out. He got left on 2. I was a little bit off the mark by 2. But it don't matter because we still win, baby. We still win. 30-minute run. Beautiful. 12 curses in total on the deck. I mean, just how many more curses a man want to add to your deck? Not top 100, unfortunately, but you know, no perfects. That's kind of what happened. We got a single perfect apparently. I don't know where the frick that happened. I was not there when that perfect happened. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Daily climb, top ranking of 460. That's okay. It's okay considering the considering what we did. Like the fact we went hard. Like we went hard on a very specific run, and the specific run we went hard on was curses. We went hard on curses. If you got a run history and look here, I mean, like we went hard on curses, guys. This is a lot of curses. 2 normalities. Oh my word, dude, that's just painful. But we even had Lizard's Tail, so we were never in worry. We never had to worry about anything. For now, it's going to end this episode of Slay the Spire Day 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. That's our 20th win for the month with 6 losses. Sorry, not 3 losses, 6 losses. So 20 wins, 6 losses, 4 more to go, baby. See you all in the next episode of Slay the Spire Day 1. If the sound was too soft, too loud, too anything, let me know in the comments below, please. I'm actually asking you, honestly, let me know in the comments below. I need to know what the sound is like so I know how to adjust it, because I'm struggling to find that balance that I had. I had the perfect setup and then just one missed thing and it screwed up all my settings. So I do apologize about the last episode. I really sincerely, truly apologize about yesterday's episode. It was atrocious, and I was considering not releasing it, but I have to release it. I don't have a choice. I need to release the dailies. That's what I was my solemn vow, to release the daily every day, and that is what I do. So just mute it. I hope you muted it. I hope you put this volume extremely soft, potentially, if you wanted to hear my grating, scratchy voice. I do appreciate it. I am also extremely sick, by the way. I suffer from intense hay fever, and it's that time of year where the farms are spraying and it's affecting me, so I'm extremely sick. So my voice is already hoarse and scratchy, and with the addition of the mess up settings, and made even worse. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow with another Slay the Spire daily challenge run.